4th down. They'll go. Here's Dart. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Eagles are going to take over in great field position. Play action. Here's Stroud. That's taken in by Arroyo. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Love the play call that time. Love the design. You put 3 tight ends on the field. That screams jumbo set, running formation to a defense, right? No, they go play action, and defense gets confused for just a split second. And next thing you know, completion for good yardage.
On the Gulf Coast of Florida at Raymond James Stadium, just north of downtown Tampa. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Before kickoff, Charles, quickly your keys to the game.
Well, partner, I could give you the standard ones, turnovers, special teams play. But here's one that doesn't get talked about much anymore, and that's time of possession. Whoever controls the football, gives their defense a break, and takes care of business, that's the team that's going to win this ball game.
Win or go home is the mantra, and off we go. We're underway in this NFC wildcard game. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
On the ground, this is Amarian Hampton. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. That's a gain of 13 and a very solid opening play for this offense.
And this is what you want to do in the first half of a playoff game. Get the running game established. He was a big part of their run to a division title. So they're going to rely on him to carry a heavy load here in the playoffs. He rips off a nice run there.
Open man, that's Devontae Smith. Down the left sideline. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Devontae Smith, 59 yards. And the Panthers will strike first here, this wild card matchup. Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. looking to put a drive together. Stroud. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, Philadelphia. DeAndre Hopkins, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Eagles are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Vinatieri connecting on the extra point. And we are tied at 7.
Adam Vinatieri set to kick off.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. From the shotgun, a throw for Williams. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. So the completion good for 7 there. And that will bring up 3rd and 1.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
To throw, it's Williams. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On first down, it's Hampton. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
He was brought down at his
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Down the right sideline. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Harold Fannin, 50 yards. And the Panthers have taken the lead. The extra point splits the uprights. And that makes the score 14-7.
14. Eagles 7.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last time that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Well, they get to Stroud, nowhere to go, and he goes down. DeMarcus Ware just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17.
All right.
Stroud to throw it. Here's a diving catch right side.
I felt that one all the way up here. How about that big man laying out and making that catch?
Yeah, that wasn't a 180-pound wideout. That was a tight end. Could be 4-down territory even if they don't get this, but they need just a few inches here on 3rd. Stroud looking to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Down the left sideline. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Nico Collins, 41 yards. And the Eagles are an extra point away from evening this one up.
I know these wide receivers are about flash and dash and high-flying plays, but a good number of them played running back at some point in their career, and that's how they finish off a lot of their big plays, run after the catch.
And this time he finishes off the big play in the end zone.
Adam Vinatieri set to kick off.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball. I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
Pretty entertaining start. 14 all to score on EA Sports. The backfield empties out. Here's 3rd and 3. To the air, Williams. And a quick throw here, that's complete. So that'll be no better than an incompletion. And that's going to make it 4th down.
Excuse my snarkiness here, but isn't the idea of completing a pass supposed to mean you get downfield and gain yards?
Especially on 3rd down.
Yeah, that one. How about the defense? Figured that one out in a big way. Yeah, they completed it all right and lost yardage.
They'll go. Here's Williams. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Eagles are going to take over in great field position.
Under.
Here's Stroud. Short pass to Howard. And he's going to get this inside the 30. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and it'll be 2nd and a couple.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. First carry now for David Montgomery. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Stroud out of the gun here. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. C.J. Stroud, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles have moved out in front. So, Charles, that's 3 touchdowns on 3 drives, and it's just been an offensive barrage so far.
Great word, partner, using barrage right there. I'm going to add another word if you don't mind. How about perfection? No surprise that they're leading right now. Absolute dominance throughout this ball game and no signs of slowing down.
And here's Vinatieri now to kick it away after the touchdown. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on fourth down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
Second and 10. Throwing is Williams. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they didn't completions on first and second down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line.
A loss of a yard. It's fourth down.
On fourth down, here's Williams. He'll find his rookie wideout from Ohio State here.
They have 17 yards. That's good for a Panthers.
They'll work inside here, Hampton. And he'll be taken down right around the 41-yard line. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Not able to get a single yard there, and it'll bring up third down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Try to run for it with Hampton. Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. Give him 10 there, good enough for a Panther first down.
And the Panthers first down. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Off the play fake, it's Williams. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
And another thing that makes the comeback route really effective is that oftentimes after you've made the initial move, receivers breaking away from the defensive back, and that makes it a really tough play to defend. A nice chunk of yardage picked up there.
Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts
A gain of 3.
as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
At the 3-yard line.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second and goal. And he takes it into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown. Caleb Williams in the final seconds of the first half. And the Panthers have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today it's track shoes, because that's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far, and fun to watch. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
Here we go.
And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together. DeAndre Hopkins making the catch. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for first and 10. They'll try the middle with Montgomery. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
Cam Little to kick off.
And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And, CD, we are in for a very intriguing second half. This is what we wanted, all tied. This is what postseason football is all about.
It certainly is. And doesn't it speak to the parity in the NFL? Roughly half the teams that made the playoffs the year before miss the next year, get replaced. We know it's an any given Sunday mentality. Nothing's easy in the playoffs, but when you have your shot, they're eager to seize it.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. A shotgun snap to Stroud. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Throwing now is Stroud. Open man here. It's Owen Daniels. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. And a nice gain of 21 yards. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
They'll set up the screen to Montgomery. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. David Montgomery, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Eagles come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Vinatieri now for the point after. And it's good. That makes it a 28-21 game.
Makes the score Eagles 28, Panthers 21.
Here's Vinatieri now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this one over the back line of the end zone where they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Up the middle, it's Hampton. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a third down.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
And Williams is going to be stopped short of the yellow line. He did not get there. That'll make it fourth down after a loss of 1.
Just a simple run play there on 3rd and 1, but this D was up to the challenge and stopped them, bringing up 4th down.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. There's a short one caught by Fannin, and he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
Gain on the play. That's good for a Panthers first down.
Here's Williams. Now he's going to step up and run. And he wisely will throw that one away.
At this point in the second half, one mistake on a forced throw could doom your chances of a comeback. So that's the right call there to just throw that one away.
Third quarter, wild card round. Thanks for being along for the playoff ride with us. Here's 2nd and 10. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. That time on the run-pass option, when he decided to throw it, Not a quick little drop-off. He went downfield a bit.
Reminiscent of a triple option quarterback in college because he faked it inside, and instead of immediately throwing it out to the perimeter, stepped back in the pocket to find a target downfield.
And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. 46 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. A good-looking drive so far for the Panthers and a first down here.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus, and indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
And they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. A huge loss on the play, and that's going to bring up a second and forever. In motion right is Smith. 1 quarter remains in this NFC Wild Card matchup. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Back now in Tampa. It's the Panthers in possession of the football, but facing a deficit here as we get to the 4th and final quarter of play. The slot man in motion right. Looking to throw is Williams. It's caught. Smith. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A good pickup there. 18 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. To throw, Williams. And this is going to be incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw him break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This from 54 yards away. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. 1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Now here's a throw out wide. Oh, this might be a double pass. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. Devontae Smith with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Panthers are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. And no sweat. He puts it through, and we are tied here in the 4th. Both these teams fighting for their playoff lives. All tied, 4th quarter as the kick is away here. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And it's all on the line now, all even in this wild card matchup. Maybe their most important drive of the season coming up right now here, 1st and 10. There he goes, left side. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Owen Daniels, 76 yards. And the Eagles answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th. Vinatieri now to tack on the PAT. It's up and good, and they've jumped back ahead, 35-28.
That's the score, Eagles 35, Panthers 28.
And here's Vinatieri now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They trail by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. Their season, to be frank, it's on the line right now. This wild card matchup. And obviously points are a must here as they begin 1st and 10.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
A gain of 12 yards.
So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
47-yard line.
Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. 1st and 10 here. Operating from the gun, Williams. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage.
Not in a position where they absolutely have to rush right now, but they definitely have to pick up the tempo a bit.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Another try, 2nd and 10 now. Back to throw. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 38-yard line. Very sharp here to start this drive, 3 for 3.
Yeah, I like the way he's running this 2-minute drill. Very sharp, very precise in throwing the football.
They'll look to throw. Wide open receiver, complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Here's 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll run with Hampton. And yes, he's into the end zone. So they get the late score they needed. And now the extra point can tie this thing up in the final minute.
And while it appears the heavy lifting was accomplished by scoring the touchdown, they're still down 1. That extra point is not a gimme.
Oh, it's an enormous call here. They'll go for 2. One play to keep their postseason alive. And he's going to get in for the 2 points. It was an incredibly gutsy call, but they've taken the lead by a point late in the game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. Stroud. Bradley caught. It's the tight end, Howard. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. 2 timeouts still in their back pocket. It's 1st and 10. Now Stroud. That's down the field. He's got Arroyo. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25.
It's a gain of 17 yards. 1st down.
And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. So it comes down to a man who has done this many, many times before, Adam Vinatieri. This to advance to the divisional round. And this one is right through. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. So nothing of importance there, just the season on the line, and he puts it home to likely get him through to the division round.
If you're a fan, you're watching this one with your hands over your eyes. But if you're a kicker, this is what you practice for all season long. And this one was never in doubt.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. Williams looking to do it himself. This for all the marbles. And this is incomplete. So no miracles here on the final play. And this ball game is over. And the Eagles season will continue at least one more week. Thanks for watching, and so long, everybody. So that's a wrap. For Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. With that, we bid you good night.
Take a drive from downtown along Broad Street. You run into Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles here in South Philadelphia. So good to be with you. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson here. Greg, as we look at this matchup, I'm looking around and hearing this crowd. They're so fired up for this one. What's it like when you come on the road and you've got a hostile environment you need to take care of?
You know, I always liked it. I always thought it added to the element of bringing some energy and bringing some juice, especially in pregame. But once that ball's kicked off, you want to settle this crowd down as fast as you can, especially on offense. Take them out of it. Get them back on their chairs, sitting on their hands. The more energy you give them, the more noise, it does make it a little less efficient to operate, especially on offense. So come out fast, come out furious, and see if you can take this crowd out right from the jump.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. And he'll get ahead for about 3 on the first play from scrimmage.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's 3rd down.
That's hot. Left side. It's complete. And he's out of bounds. It would be a 1st down, however. There is a flag down. It looks like it is on the offense. So, from 3rd and 2, back them up to 3rd and 7. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
down there quickly, and they're going to stop him back inside the 10-yard line.
All right.
Stroud going to throw right away. They'll set up the screen to Montgomery. And it'll be marked down up around the 18-yard line. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for first and 10. Stroud. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league, and when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. The lane closed quickly, and here comes third down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Here we go. Let's go.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. That's complete. He got it to Hopkins. Loose inside the 30. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 76 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Third down. My focus, Greg, was on picking up the first down. Forget that. They go down the field and in the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, and I don't think it was just your focus, Mike. I think in this case, it was the defense's focus. They're so worried about where that first down marker was that they allowed them to get that ball up and over the top for the deep strike touchdown.
And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
Let's go. Set.
Drive will start on the ground. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35.
It's a gain of 20.
And it's a gain of 20 on the heels of another big play to begin this drive. Set to go now on first and 10. They'll stay on the ground. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 9. Shotgun now for Herbert. Short pass taken in by the tight end. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. They get 18 on that one. First down, New England.
18 on the play. First down, Patriots.
1 quarter in the books. It's the Eagles with the early advantage. And we're back in Philly in a moment. Time for the second quarter. Patriots with the football. On the move at the 14-yard line. It's first and 10. As we are ready to get back underway. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
You know, Mike, what separates the really elite defensive edge players from everybody else is not only their ability to rush the passer. That's what everybody focuses on. But, man, the defensive ends that are good in the run game, those are the guys that never leave the field. Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
I think there's one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down.
That one caught. Touchdown, New England.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback. They get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
On the ground, Montgomery to start the drive. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Here we go.
Stroud to throw here on 1st down. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. And that defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch. And in this case, what guys are unwilling.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. Stroud to throw. Open man, right side. He's got it. 14 on the pickup. 1st down, Philadelphia.
And the Eagles, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
To throw is Stroud. Little short pass here on by his tight end. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
A gain of 22
First time they've looked his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a 1st down.
Here we go.
1st and 10 at the 17.
To throw, Stroud. They'll try to hit him with a screen. That one way too slow in developing. They rally to the ball, they get the man, and it's no gain.
On the play. Brings up
2nd and 10.
At the 16-yard line.
Here we go. Hey, South. 118. What's that?
To throw, it's Stroud. That one intercepted. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
At the 19-yard
And Mike, you talk about a turn of events. This team finds themselves defending deep inside their own red zone, trying to keep the other team out of the end zone. And what do? They come up with a clutch interception, return it the entire length of the field, and now it's their offense working with a short field, trying to get a quick score.
To the ground, a 1st down run. Ooh, some hitting going on now. He was rocked right at the line of scrimmage.
1-yard gain.
It is 2nd and 9.
At the 19-yard line.
From the gun, it's Herbert. Oh, a huge mistake right in the half. It is intercepted. And the Eagles are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 9-yard line.
Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. And he'll let it go deep for Johnson. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down. From the gun, here's Stroud. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. is intercepted. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick six for touchdown. On for the extra point is Boswell. The kick is good. And the Pats will move out to a 14-7 lead. Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. From the 6, here comes a return. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Here's Stroud. Going down the middle of the field, and he's got his tight end. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Nick Sirianni now going to send out the field goal unit. New England going to take their second timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. The Eagles going to send their field goal unit out. This officially a 58-yard attempt. His kick will split the uprights. It's good. And the Eagles are back within 4 at 14-10.
As routine as they may have made the end of that drive look, I can assure you, Mike, this is a situation they have been practicing since training camp. Get the ball to one of your playmakers, get yourself in scoring range, and steal 3 points before the break.
Cancel.
Herbert now on 1st down. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. These two teams fighting to get to that AFC Championship game next Sunday. Back to it here, the third quarter underway. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
11. Here we go, let's go.
On 1st down, it's Stroud. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down.
Here we go. 18. What's that? Hey, movement.
Stroud going to set up the throw. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
And you see the coach on the sideline just kind of shake his head. He's got to have a conversation with his quarterback to just make better decisions. I mean, that was almost his 3rd interception of the game. He's got to just take a deep breath. Don't continue to force throws into bad spots. Take what's there, find the open target, and maintain possession.
25 yards, the pickup there. Good for an Eagles first down.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
They'll go play action with Stroud. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Here we go.
Now, Stroud. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
Through the first half, it was clear. This pass protection, this offensive line unit, they were clearly up for the challenge. The pass rush was non-existent But here in the second half, you can sense a little bit more urgency. You can see them start playing.
Oh, this pass rush dialed in right now. They get him again. That's the safety, Grant Delpit, star at LSU, in there for the sack. The Eagles going to send their field goal unit out. This will be from 47 yards. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Eagles are back within a point. It's 14-13.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
380. Cut. 380.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. He'll go right and find his running back. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
Brings up 3rd and 10.
Let's go. Go.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. Open receiver is Marshall. He's got it. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. They get the conversion in a big way. That's good for 29 yards.
First down, New England.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And nowhere to go on that one. They lifted him up and threw him down behind the line. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Now it's Herbert. Quick throw, taken in. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 8.
Got to get this to the 25. Here's third down.
Count it.
Putting the tight end in motion. Throwing is Herbert on third down. And that is incomplete.
We're starting to see a lot of this on third down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these third down conversions. So you know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down.
Here comes Chris Boswell to try a field goal. This one from just under 50 yards. And he missed it. It's no good. And they'll remain out front by 1.
They're just trying to extend the lead here, and this is definitely one they're going to want to have back.
So they start this on the ground with Montgomery. Inside the 30. What a terrific run. They finally bring them down at the 15-yard line.
It's a pickup of 46 yards. And an Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. The 4th quarter begins, and it's a run with Montgomery. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's Stroud. That is caught. It is Hopkins. And a good job rallying for the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
Straight ahead, it's Montgomery. But he goes nowhere. Call doesn't pan out. It's going to bring up 4th down. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. So now, out comes the field goal unit in this pressure spot. This to grab a late lead. And this one, right down the middle. It's good. They move out front and take the lead here in the 4th quarter. So, after the field goal to take the lead, kicker is back out there to send this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10. To throw is Herbert. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Brandon Graham in there for the sack. Loss of 10 yards to start this drive. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. They'll come up now for 2nd down. They'll drop to throw. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Javon Holland. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. Late in the game, a big turnover goes back the other way. A back-breaking score.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, Mike, you're just trying to make something happen. You find yourself trailing, less than 2 minutes remain. You're just taking some chances. In this case, the chances backfire, and the other team's able to capitalize and take it all the way back for 6.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
35-yard line.
On 1st down, Herbert. Quick throw, out wide. It's caught. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. New England going to take their 2nd timeout. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that 1st down. Shotgun now for Herbert. A ball deep for the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, Patriots.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job, get this thing back within 1 possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
The kick is good. Makes the score Eagles 23, Patriots 21.
With 1 timeout remaining, all they can really do here is try to recover an onside kick.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
They're going to run the draw with Montgomery. And he'll get about 5. Pat's going to stop it here. They'll use their third and final timeout, and we'll take it with just over 90 seconds left on the clock.
Second and 5 at the 41-yard line.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Handoff here, up the middle, and that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, nothing more. Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Here's a handoff to Montgomery.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his one-gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
It's now 4th down and 1.
So now, a big spot coming here. This to stretch the lead to more than a field goal. Oh, the hard count looked like they caught somebody to jump. If they did, they pick up the 1st down. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. One final knee here, and with that, they are off to the NFC title game. So it's a win here for the Eagles. They will continue on in these playoffs. They're now one step away from a Super Bowl appearance. We'll have a tough one coming up next Sunday in the conference championship game. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Eagles are winners, as we say, so long from South Philly.
From the automotive capital of the world, we get a look at a venue that pays homage to that industry. Welcome to Ford Field here in Detroit, Michigan. Hello, everybody. Alongside Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. And Brock, let's dive right in. What are you looking forward to in this one?
Yeah, just about everything, Kate. But these are two such evenly matched teams. You and I know there's going to be 2, 3, 4 plays in this game that will likely define the outcome. That is the beauty of the NFL each and every weekend. Each and every Thursday and Sunday and Monday night, they come down to a couple plays. Who will they be? What will they be? When will they be? Tune in and watch.
And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game.
Ready.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Reload.
Back play straight ahead. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. That's Nolan Smith there for the stop.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
18, ready. 70 range.
They're throwing it. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And the Lions have a first down.
down.
Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. Almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Come on, go!
Takes the handoff, now to throw. Caught, nice game left side. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Back to pass on 1st and 10. Flushed out now to his left. He's running with it. And they take him down right along the 30.
The positive of that effort, he didn't go backwards, didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on 2nd down.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. He's got it on the bootleg. Headed out right. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
No connection on the last play. And now it's 3rd down. They'll air it out on 3rd. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's the exact opposite of what this offense needed. They now face 4th down. Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it.
Let's go! 60 Eagles! 60 Eagles!
They'll throw for it. Escapes the pocket. Into a crowd, and a defender comes up with it. And the Eagles are off to a great start defensively. They force a turnover on the opening possession. So what happened there, partner? Looked like he'd found an early rhythm on that opening series until that last throw.
Yeah, fine line between confidence, which he certainly had, and rhythm, and then also just unwise decision-making, forcing that pick.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Off the play action, here's Stroud. As his man, it's DeAndre Hopkins. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for an Eagles first down. We've set it downs from the 37.
And an Eagle first down.
Running it with David Montgomery. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
They'll run the draw with Montgomery. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
It's a gain of 8. And an Eagles first down.
We're 1 quarter into deciding who's going to represent the NFC in the Super Bowl. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. More Madden Ultimate Team action coming up on EA Sports. Ready now for our second quarter. The Eagles have the football. Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. Everyone's out there, so let's get things restarted. And he is down to the 30-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Gain of 23 yards. That's another Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
On 1st down, they'll run with Montgomery. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
At the Lions' 27-yard line.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. On play action, here's Stroud. Pass caught, 9-yard line. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
All right.
From the red zone on 1st. Couldn't get the screen set up properly, Brock. Pass incomplete, and they're going to hope for better results now on 2nd down. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
And this one stopped at the 3-yard line. And we are still scoreless in this one as we've reached our 2-minute warning. Stick around. Some more from Ford Field on its way. Just need 3 now to find the end zone on this first possession. It's 3rd and goal.
Here we go. Let's go. Wait. South. Yeah.
Back to throw. Stroud. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense are down away from completing this stand. It's 4th and goal. Out comes the field goal unit. The Eagles trying for 3. A very short kick here from the right hash. One of the league's elder statesmen knocks it through. And they're able to get 3 points off that turnover.
I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead. A little early momentum with that field goal.
The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
Hawk 70. Hawk Warrior 70.
Back to work after throwing the pick. And he can't escape this. The Eagles take him down. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
I'm not sure that deficit's going anywhere anytime soon. If anything, this is a defense that sees their offense creating not a ton of separation on the board, knowing they've got to shoulder the load. And sacks like that goes long ways towards doing it.
Buys time, rolling right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Hawk 70. Come on. Hey. 70 Lions. Dragon 60. Go.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Skips it short of his man. That brings up 4th down.
Kate, I've talked to you over the years of the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
Oof, best of luck here, guys. It's 4th and pretty far.
Stephanie. Cowboy 80. Hey, check that. Street. Ready.
They're going for this. On the move, headed right. He's going to run for it. And as we kind of expected, it does not work out. So a little surprised to see him go for it. They're headed off after they turn it over on downs. We've got 1st down here from the 36. This might be a free play for him. Fits it through the middle. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. So they'll decline this and take the results.
On the quick, right? 118. What's up? You speed left. Hey, that's your man.
1st down throw by Stroud. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles grow their lead just before halftime. DeAndre Hopkins, the touchdown.
We are about 40 miles or so south of Candlestick Point at a place that first opened back in 2014 as you get a look at Levi's Stadium here in Santa Clara, California. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis on hand. Kickoff just moments away. Charles, quickly, keys to the game.
For me, it's coaching. Who prepared his team the best going into this one to give them the confidence to believe that they would win the game? That's who's going to come out of this one on top.
Adam Vinatieri set to kick off.
Now the elder statesman of the NFL, Adam Vinatieri, set to get us started. And we are underway on Sunday Night Primetime. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Start.
They start the drive with Cook. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. 2nd down.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Oh, no, his first throw of the Super Bowl is intercepted. Picked up by Javon Holland.
Well, short of them returning it for a pick 6, that was about the worst start you could ask for in this one because your advantage of getting the ball first is gone, and they're set up a short distance from your end zone. Now you're counting on your defense to prevent a touchdown, and your offense, you better be ready to come out swinging on the next series.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Oh, ready? Hey, south, 118, set.
Stroud sets up the play action. He's got the hook up to Ginn. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. 17 yards and a first down for Philly.
For Eagles, first down. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
And Stroud now to throw. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
It's interesting, partner, that most defenses try and guard the 35-yard line actively because they think the way kickers are nowadays, about a 52-yard field goal, they're kind of giving up points. But you get even deeper into territory, you get into the red zone, they're going to guard it even more, which means more pressure, more blitzing.
Stroud. He's got it. And the Eagles are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
And an Eagles first down. First down and goal to go.
Now Stroud. Packer pressure, and down he goes. Not the 1st and goal play they drew up. Multiple defenders in to bring him down to the ground. Charles, a little bit of feast or famine on this drive. They moved the ball okay, but they've been sacked twice now.
And they've got to figure out how to plug that leak a little bit, right? Keep them away from the quarterback because when he's not being hit, as you mentioned, they're moving the ball well.
Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
I like the call. It looked like the right time to dial up a running back screen. But this one got disrupted right from the start and ends up falling incomplete.
A big one here early in this Super Bowl. It's 3rd and goal.
Here we go. 19, 18,
Throwing now is Stroud. That's to his running back, complete. A great job to hold him to just a yard there. Now it's 4th and goal.
Yeah, there certainly was a lot going on that play. Every option in the end zone covered. No place to go with the ball. Had to swing it out to the back. A good job running and getting him tackled in the open field.
Montgomery, they'll run for it. Well, I don't think he got in. He didn't. He's stoned at the 1-yard line. So Montgomery denied on 4th and goal. And the Packer defense stands tall down by the goal line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it's 2nd down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch. Now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on 3rd down. To throw from his end zone, McAllister swinging this out wide here for Cook. Yeah, boy, he had the marker square in his sights, but a good tackle's going to leave him about a yard or so short.
I think that call was made not so much to try and get the first down, although they would have taken it if they could have gotten it, but to give their punter a little bit of space and try and help out their defense.
Yeah, they got the safe completion on 3rd. They'll go with a keeper. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. No score after 1 on EA Sports. And we are back. Biggest game of the year, the Super Bowl, and both teams ready for the start of the 2nd quarter. First down, here's the run with Cook. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
Come on, hey, pass, cowboy 80, no street, rig alert, check.
2nd and 1. And this one quickly to Lamb. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
Quarterbacks love slant routes because the receivers are breaking right into their line of vision, and receivers love them as well because they're getting the ball on the move and able to catch it and try and get upfield and gain additional yardage.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Looking for Ginn, and it's intercepted. And a return across midfield into the 46-yard line. 2nd straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one, or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
Look at hot. On the quick, right?
Here's Stroud. He's got his tight end over the middle, O.J. Howard. Touchdown, Philadelphia. O.J. Howard with a first touchdown of this Super Bowl, and a long one at that. And the Eagles post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. Now Adam Vinatieri for the point after. He's got it, and the Eagles lead at 7-zip.
Makes the score Eagles 7, Packers nothing.
It has been a Terry now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone, so this ball will come out to the 30 now. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Throwing to start the drive. McAllister. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. And the Eagles are going to take possession here at their own 33. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Here we go, let's go.
Stroud to throw it. They'll set up the screen to Montgomery. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards. Behind the sticks here with a 2nd and 15.
All right.
Stroud looking to throw. DeAndre Hopkins making the catch.
A gain of 17 yards. That's good for an Eagles first down.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Throwing again is Stroud. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Hopkins. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Here we go. 118. Outside.
They'll run it. Here's Montgomery. Well, Montgomery just unable to twist free as they hit him short of the line to gain. Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1. So look at this. Here's the field goal unit coming out. And he is going to need to bomb this one. This was the old NFL record distance for decades, a 63-yard attempt. And this one will not get there. It's off to the left anyway. It's no good. And this will remain a 1-touchdown game.
And now 2 problems as I see it. First, you missed the kick, which granted was a long one. But second, you set the other guys up with great field position and enough time to maybe get downfield and get a field goal attempt of their own.
And Cook has it left side. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. Now a 2nd and 10.
Seven Pirates.
Looking to throw. McAllister. And this one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football. Nearly a 4th pick of the ball game.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Cougar 19.
From the gun on 3rd down, McAllister. He'll get this to his tight end. It's Jonnu Smith. And he's going to be taken down at the 39, clearly short of the first by a few yards. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
Okay, ready?
Boy, a call like this, certainly tougher to make in a Super Bowl, but they'll go for it on 4th down.
18, run. Rattler, 18 Rattlers.
They'll look to throw again. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. And he's going to get this inside the 30. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. The Hall of Famers kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. Well, the good news, at least they won't take that goose egg into the locker room. Maybe a little something to build on.
Yeah, it hasn't been the greatest of first halves for them, has it? But at least now, as you mentioned, they put some points on the board. And it's been funny in our experience watching games. Sometimes something as little as a field goal can change the fortunes of a team, and they could come out and look real sharp in the second half.
All right. 18.
Final play of the half. Stroud going deep for Hopkins. And this one is incomplete. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. These two teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in the Super Bowl. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And I think you'd have to say their coaching staff, all things considered, had to be pleased with their performance in the first half. Taking it right down Broadway. Touchdown, Philadelphia. O.J. Howard, his second touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Eagles will extend their third-quarter lead here in this Super Bowl.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors. But that's his second touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go.
Eagles 14, Packers 3. Adam Vinatieri.
And here's Vinatieri now to kick it away after the touchdown. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34.
At their own 34-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They make their second half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a 2-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realized what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, that next drive, that could make this a 3-possession game.
Top night, Packers 60, Packers 6, rig alert.
Second and 3. And this is a catch by Ted Ginn. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence. The big plays are out there.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Oh, that is incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, it was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Again, he'll drop to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he gets it down to the 32. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's third down.
Partner just a second earlier, and they might have had him because they certainly thought they were going to close in and drop him behind the line of scrimmage, but he had just enough time to dodge the pressure, and he ends up getting yardage before being stopped.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Eagle pressure. pressure. Too much this time. Down he goes. Buried for the sack by big Jalen Carter.
11 yards. And it's 4th down.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to do it himself. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. And he'll take this all the way down inside the 40.
He exited the pocket trying to improvise. That was a tough throw, and unfortunately, it wound up in the wrong pair of hands.
And Brandon, when you're on the run, sometimes your downfield vision can get skewed just a bit. Now, the beauty of extending a play is sometimes your receivers find their way open, but oftentimes you end up closing down part of the field and bringing those defenders to the ball. And that one was picked off.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
All right. 18. That's it.
Montgomery on the counter. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with 3rd down coming up.
In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
From the gun on 3rd down, here's Stroud. Looking right side, and it's intercepted. And the Packers are going to get the football back as time will run out in this 3rd quarter of play. 3 quarters gone by. Don't leave your seats now, folks. The 4th and final quarter of the Super Bowl is up next. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And we're at the time of the Super Bowl where, look, they need points. And they need them badly. Trailing here in the 4th quarter as they begin this drive 1st and 10. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Let's go now. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Operating from the gun, McAllister. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
Well, look at the clock. You're down 2 scores. Have to go for this, don't you?
And they thought that as soon as they took over possession. It didn't matter where they were on the field. They were always going to be in 4-down territory. Backed up, in good situation, it didn't matter. So they've been preparing for that on their play sheet the entire time.
This is caught at the 20. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Packers unable to pick up the 1st. And the Eagles are going to take over in great field position.
All right.
1st down, here's the run with Montgomery. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
At the 44-yard line.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Stroud. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he is going to lose yardage here. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
Time to give a little credit here. That was an excellent read by the guys on the defensive side of the ball.
Oh, you're crediting your defense.
Got to credit them on that one because they tried to fool them, right? Tried to trick them. Ran a screen, and they went to it and smothered it for a loss of yardage.
And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Now, that's a big pickup right there, and so often we focus on how the quarterback's faking out play action. How about everyone being in on the deal and picking it up?
Second, third levels, you could see them trying to recover. They bit. Worked out offensively. And showcasing those strong legs on that run. Getting through one tackle. Now she winds up getting 8 there. So they come up on second down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And that should do it. He's got a first down. And the Eagles, they can run it out from here.
First down. First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
18. That's it.
Now Montgomery, he's got it on the draw. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. And the Lombardi Trophy will rest in the city of brotherly love. The Philadelphia Eagles are the Super Bowl champs. And their remarkable season ends in the most remarkable of ways. They get to put next to their name, Super Bowl champion.
And they can't ever take that away, can they?
Nope.
That lasts forever. So good to see the emotion when it's all said and done. You see the hugs. You see the guys sharing, the collective happiness. Makes me want to carry you around a little bit on my shoulders to celebrate the triumph. And congratulations to them. A fantastic season.
Commissioner Goodell making the presentation of the Lombardi Trophy to the Philadelphia Eagles. They are your Super Bowl 60 champions. So that'll conclude another captivating season of the NFL on EA Sports. So for Charles Davis and all the hardworking men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying good night from Santa Clara.